Something huge is happening in the world of gaming right now. The way we play is on the verge of a massive shift. Those walls between consoles, they're starting to crumble. So today, we're going to break down what that actually means for your game library and for your wallet. This quote right here, it just nails it, doesn't it? This is the core of what we all want. The freedom to play the games we own on any device we want without being locked into one single ecosystem. Okay. So to really get why this change is so important, we have to talk about the problem. I'm talking about the walled gardens that have basically defined console gaming for decades. It's a frustration I'm sure we all know a little too well. And this really shows you the fundamental issue. On one side, you have your game library, all the games you've spent your hard-earned money on. And on the other side, you've got these locked platforms. You buy a game on PlayStation, and guess what? It's trapped there. You can't just go and play it on your Xbox or your Switch. You know, this system creates some very real, very annoying problems. You end up with these scattered game libraries spread across different consoles. It totally limits your freedom, and man, it gets expensive, right? You're practically forced to buy multiple systems just to play all the games you want to play. But things are finally starting to change. A new way of thinking is taking hold, one that challenges this whole idea of closed-off platforms and is pushing for something much, much more open. And this, right here, is the engine driving that change. It's not about brand loyalty to a plastic box under your TV. It's about the freedom to enjoy your games. This is the demand that's forcing the entire industry to evolve. So what do we actually mean by open here? Well, just think about the PC. Platforms like Windows and Linux give everybody, players and developers, just incredible freedom. Devs can release their games without getting a thumbs up from a console maker, and we, the players, can access a gigantic unified library of games from tons of different stores. And hey, this isn't just some fantasy. We're already seeing the big players respond. Take Xbox, for example. They are clearly signaling that they're moving toward a more open, less restrictive model. And that, my friends, is a huge sign that those walls are starting to crack. So who's leading the charge? Well, all eyes are on Valve, the company behind Steam. Between recent announcements and some very persistent rumors, it looks like they're about to hit the accelerator on this change, and there's one particular device at the center of all the buzz. What is this big move that has everyone so hyped? What's their answer to this call for a more powerful, more open gaming experience right in our living rooms? It's being called the Steam Machine. The whole idea is a small, powerful black box that's designed to bring all the freedom of PC gaming into a simple, console-like experience. And the performance we're hearing about is, well, it's staggering. The big rumor is that this machine could pack the power of up to 6 Steam Decks. I mean, think about that. The Steam Deck is already a beast, so that kind of power jump is almost hard to wrap your head around. To put that into perspective, just look at this chart. You've got the baseline power of one Steam Deck, and then this potential Steam machine is just towering over it. If these reports are even close to true, we're talking about a whole different class of machine. So what does that kind of power get you in an actual game? The goal would be the modern gold standard, crisp 4K resolution running at a buttery smooth 60 frames per second. That's the benchmark for serious performance. But look, raw power is only half the story. We all know high-end gaming gear can cost a fortune. The real promise of a device like the Steam Machine is hitting that perfect sweet spot, delivering that next-gen performance at a price that could be incredibly competitive. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. The launch of a machine like this isn't just about one new piece of hardware. No, it has the potential to create a massive ripple effect across the entire industry. Here's kind of how it could play out. First, Valve releases this powerful, affordable machine. That would immediately put pressure on competitors like ASUS and even Xbox to answer with their own open platform hardware. That sparks a brand new race, and the end result for us? More choice, more freedom, and way better prices for gamers. Ultimately, it doesn't matter which platform you prefer. This shift is a huge win for everyone. More competition is always a good thing for us, the consumers, and breaking down these walled gardens just means more freedom for all of us. And that brings us to the final question I have for you. With all these changes on the horizon, from new hardware to a whole new philosophy on gaming, which of these recent announcements are you most excited about? The future of gaming is looking brighter and a whole lot more open than ever before.